Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, JennyReaction. Now before we get started, please make sure you like, share, also subscribe. Make sure you have all your post notifications on, because every time I drop a video, y'all will be notified. I hope each and everyone's having a blessed and beautiful day. Now today I'm going to be reacting to Nique. Now she's addressing this Q&A that Kiana J and the rest of the group had when they had asked her about the situation where she put hands on Laina, and also about the breakup that she had with Dwayne. Now, like always, I would give you my honest opinion, so we're gonna go right now and jump to.
We're doing like a little reaction video to the Fire in the Hot Seat challenge with the Taylor girls, me, and BJ TV. And we did like this little video probably like 2 weeks ago, y'all, and we was basically just asking each other's questions, and if you didn't answer the question or you didn't want to spill the tea, you ended up basically eating a super duper hot wing. I think it's from Buffalo Wild Wings or somewhere, I don't know, but the wing is like extremely hot. Like it shouldn't even be on the menu how hot it is. It is definitely terrifying. But once again, I have just caused this commotion on TikTok, and I also seen this, like a whole bunch of my clips on the little Shade Room Teens page. Basically, I don't know, I feel like everybody just clipped my scenes, and it was just like a whole bunch of juicy stuff in the video. So don't limit yourself, go and watch the video. Don't just look at my scenes on like TikTok and stuff. Go actually watch the video. It's actually a good video. Everybody was kind of spilling it, but maybe I just spilled it like a little bit crazy, and I just have been seeing like a lot of comments of just basically people saying that the people in the video wasn't my real friends because they shouldn't have asked me about this and this and the third. I feel like I could see how you guys from the outside looking in could try to say something like that, y'all, but this is just how we are. Like literally we're trying to pull stuff out of each other to make a good video. The point is not even to pull stuff out. Like the goal of the video is never to make somebody spill their tea. And I'm a big girl, y'all. I'm never gonna say something that I don't want to say. I'm never gonna put anything out there that I don't want to be put out there. I'm never gonna, nobody can force me to do nothing. Nobody can bitch me out of telling my information or telling my business. Literally the moral of the game is to make that person who you're asking the question to eat the wing. You know what I mean? Like our whole goal in the whole entire video was to make each other eat the wing. It wasn't so much for everybody to just put their business out online. Yeah, I chose to speak on those subjects, and my response and me choosing not to eat the wing was completely on me. So
Me personally, I think that if she already said what she had to say in that Q&A, I really don't think she should have addressed it and just left it alone, because it seems like every time that she says something, she quickly to address the whole situation. If you really meant what you say, just leave it alone. You don't really have to address nothing.
I see a lot of people saying like, oh, Kiana didn't step in to stop it. I'm a big girl. I'm grown enough to make my own decisions. I'm grown enough to answer my own questions. I don't need nobody coming to my defense or, you know, trying to make it a super thing, like making people like, oh, she's weird because she asked this question. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to ask whatever question I want to ask on the video. So I expect people to ask their questions. And, you know, and I do the same. So basically, I'm going to do like, I'm not going to do a reaction to the full video because obviously that, you know, I feel like that'll be super long. But I'm just going to do like a reaction video and talk about why I answered questions the way I did. And, you know, just basically just touch bases on it because I see that people are kind of like talking about it, and, you know, I might as well. But just kind of like reacted to my part of the video. And it's already clipped because they literally clipped every answer that I made and put it, every question that was asked to me and every answer that I don't think I ate any of the wings, honestly. So I think I ate the wings twice. And it was like some other questions, but most of my questions I'm just gonna react to them. I'm gonna react to the ones that's on the Shade Room Teens and just you know, basically elaborate with you guys and kind of give y'all a little back end. What I do want to say about this video first, I see in the first clip is when Daisha asked me what's up with me and Dwayne, and everybody like, well, why are they laughing? Y'all, literally we have been laughing. We have been so loud. It's a whole bunch of different personalities. We have been goofing off the whole entire the whole entire day. It wasn't just that video. It wasn't just that question that had us goofing off. The whole entire point of the game, we was basically just like, you know, playing with each other like, oh, bitch, you're finna eat these wings. Like, I'm finna ask you some stuff that I know that you don't want to answer just so you can eat the wings. And my whole point of answering was like, just to like, be like, yeah, bitch, like, you ain't finna do nothing. Like, you ain't shaking shit over here. So, and I think that's why we was.
So that could be understandable on why she decided to respond to the situation with Laina, Dwayne, and, you know, the question that was given her. Shit, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't want to eat no hot, spicy wings and burn my stomach.
I mean, that's why they were laughing, because it was so much of a competition, and it was just like, ooh, this is getting juicy. So I feel like everybody's reactions was like, you know, basically we all just playing the game like, oh, bitch, you gonna answer that, or you gotta be scared. So, like, I don't really take it personal. They be like, oh, that's not your real friends because this person didn't say this and that person didn't say that, and oh, they doing a little bit too much laughing for me. Y'all, this is all part of the challenge. This is all part of the content creating. Sometimes shit get a little, people get a little nosy. They get in your business, and how you respond and how you freaking take it is just, you're not supposed to really take it personal. It is what it is. It's content at the end of the day. And I knew what video I was signing myself up for when I agreed to do the video.
That's true.
So all bets was off the table for everybody involved in the video, not just me. Just because you guys see the little clips, we did get juicy in everybody's behalf. But, you know, I feel like the spotlight is kind of shined on my answers and my questions on the video. And really, I don't think you guys should.
Which is understandable because, you know, Nique and Laina had an issue about the whole baby Kaiser and stuff like that. So which is understandable, which she, you know, mentioned her and said that she would put hands on Laina. And it's kind of, you know, I understand people that, oh, but Laina don't have to respond. But Laina does respond to everything else. And, then, you know, she did not respond to Nique saying that she wanted to put hands on her.
Think too deep of it. But we're going to start right now. I'm going to just react to the very first clip, which is, I'm going to screen record it and I'm going to put it right here. Oh, shit. Sorry. Hold on. Trying to get it together. That nosy ass bitch. And hold on. I feel like a lot of people thought that she was like, they was laughing at me. I didn't take it as they was laughing at me. I think they was taking it, I took it as they was laughing at Daisha because she said, bite the wing, bitch, because you don't want to answer. And literally the whole point of the game was just basically saying, we was going to eat these wings, and I was telling everybody that I wasn't going to eat the wings before the video. I'm like, I'm going to answer everything because ain't no way I'm eating these wings.
Especially if they spicy. I won't want to eat them too.
Anybody thought that she was going to ask me that question, and they definitely didn't think that I was going to answer. Pete Brian response when I actually answered the question, his eyes got real big like, damn, bitch, you.
I really thought her and Dwayne was going to actually get married because I think in one video, I think for sure that people were saying that he was going to propose to her, but they had been, you know, on and off constantly. So I don't know if they're going to eventually go back together or this is like officially done for, you know, Nique and Dwayne.
You put an answer this? So yeah, hold on. We're gonna have to watch it over y'all because I'm screwing for it. What happened?
Which is understandable. Dang, they on her business.
Yeah, you can tell I was a little tipsy. I was aggressive as fuck. Like, literally, I'm telling this girl, I'm gonna pull her little Halle Berry hair out her head. Yes, you guys, I guess I can address this right now. We was definitely tipsy in this video, but They asked me the question was basically was me and Dwayne together, and I said no, we are no longer together. And I also said that we weren't fit for each other. And why am
Which
I
is
touching this?
understandable.
Because I told myself that I really wasn't gonna like come on here and just make it like a big thing, because it's literally not that, like, it's not a big thing. I don't think it's a big thing on his end or my end. We just both decided that we were gonna go our separate ways. But I hate the narrative that everybody, I done see multiple comments of people going under this post and also other posts basically saying like, oh, well, she fumbled this and she fumbled that, and she was doing this and she was outside, she was ready to party and she was doing that. You guys literally don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know what happens in real life. We're not in the relationship that we were in, that we shared together, and because we decided to separate, that's just what it is. I just hate the narrative of like, oh, she fumbled and oh, or he fumbled, or oh, he lost on this. No, you guys, we're walking on the path that God gave us, and we basically just trying to
they're still gonna be, you know, friends.
Maybe I shouldn't answer the question, and I just put it on myself because I'm just putting it out there. And once you put something out there, like literally, you give people like, you know, a chance to just speak on their situation. But we're gonna go react to the second question. I'm gonna start screen recording now. Just that was like a little peep to tell myself. But yeah.
Oh, let's start the Laina one.
Your baby daddy, baby mama.
Why did he ask me this? This was very messy, and I also said that this is a very messy question.
But you know, Nique really wanted a response to that.
I said, you messy bitch.
She says not to nobody, but he definitely did said it was for Laina.
That's not personal to anybody.
Would you beat your baby daddy?
Alright, so the second question was, would I beat my baby daddy, baby mama up? And I honestly think, I don't even think that he meant any disrespect by him saying my baby daddy, baby mama.
But he was messy. He knew exactly what he wanted to say when it was his turn to ask that question. So, yeah, he was messy.
I just honestly think at the time he really couldn't remember her name, or he didn't know her name. I didn't think it was any shade and basically him. But when I look back on it, I could see how somebody would take that. I could see how she would take that and be like, oh, bitch, like, what you mean? Like, yeah, not too much. You know what I mean? I could see how she would take that as being shady or being messy, because the question was very messy. And I also said that in the video. But I think the whole entire video was super duper messy, and the whole point of the video was to just be juicy and very messy and very like, yeah, bitch, are you gonna answer this question? I feel like this question was like a lose-lose situation, and maybe I shouldn't have answered it. Maybe, you know, I don't regret answering the question, but I feel like if I would have bit the chicken wing, they'd be like,
okay, so she said she doesn't regret to answer the question, but if she don't regret it, why do you gotta go and address the situation? You just could have left it alone and just keep it pushing. Now, I understand you don't want no problems or anything like that, but he could have also not give you that question. But for me, I would, you know, just stick by what you say and just keep it pushing. That's all.
oh yeah, not too much. You know what I mean? I feel like if I would have bit the chicken wing, it would have been a thing. And then if I would have just answered it the way I would have answered it, everybody would be like, oh, well, Nique is messy for answering that question. The question was messy in general. All the questions that was asked on that video was very messy. The whole video was a messy video. So, you know, I can't fault him for asking me the question. I did say in the video, and I stand on that it wasn't towards anybody in a messy manner at all. If Laina took it to be like a messy thing, that I answered it the way I...
Oh, she did took it, because she put up that post with the engagement ring saying fiance soon to be wife. So she did took it.
I'm pretty sure anybody in the world would answer the question how I did if we was trying to be like, you know, actually answer the question. Like, not beat around the bush, but actually answer the question. I would hope that anybody would feel like they'll win a fight with anybody. You know what I mean? And I feel like I feel
That's the
like
confidence a
personally
person
that I
have.
would win a fight again. No matter who it is, I could be fighting a bear. I feel like I'm gonna win the fight.
A bear
You know
gonna
what I mean?
tear you
So,
up.
it wasn't no shade. It was genuinely to answer the question. I'm genuinely not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to be messy. The video was messy. The situation was messy, and maybe I should have bit the wing. I take accountability for that, but
That's good.
and I apologize if she took it any wrong way. But it was just
Well, at least she apologized to Laina. But we still gonna have to see if she does respond back, because we know Laina will respond back to anything that Nique has to say.
us joking around, drinking, and me simply answering the question. And I also stated in the video multiple times that this was not towards anyone. So I really hope that she didn't take it to heart what I was saying. But I can see how it could be like put off to be like, oh, like, you know, this is how he's explaining her, and she has a name. So I probably should have corrected him like, oh, well, her name is this, and this is how I feel. But at the time, y'all, we drinking, and it's just, we chatting and shit like that, and I think it just completely like, I can see how it could come off as being like disrespectful, but I genuinely think that he didn't mean nothing by it. I genuinely think that he just didn't remember her name, and that was a way to describe her at the time. So, but, you know, yeah. But, yeah, I really hope that, I really don't want that to be all thought deep, but I see how it can be like, okay, well, Nique, you just keep on. But mind y'all, this is stuff that's being asked to me. This is situations that happen. Anytime I'm ever speaking about a situation or answering a question, this is literally what people is asking me. So it's not like I'm going around, prancing around, just answering these questions about the people. This is just what is brought to me, and I feel like I answered it to my best ability, where I kind of like shut it down with the whole I'm not being messy towards anybody. But this is a second time, and I'm doubling down on that. I was not being messy towards anybody. I'm not trying to prove anything to nobody. I just generally think anybody I fight, I can beat up, and that's just my fact.
I mean, she's confident to, you know, how she fights.
The whole entire answer. That's not to say, oh, I want to fight her, or I want to beat her up right now, or I want to, like, it's nothing. It was nothing, no over shade with it. It was generally just answering the question, and that's it.
Alright, guys, so there you have it. She had cleared up the situation with Laina, and she said she was not trying to throw no shade at all, which, you know, she apologized to. So that right there, she's taking accountability for that. But overall, guys, this is all the reaction that I have for y'all for today. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about what Nique has said about her not throwing shade towards Laina, and also issuing an apology to her. But we're just going to have to wait and sit back to see if Laina will finally respond about that video. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see you next time.